So we're also fortunate to have the Minister for Development and Trade of Finland, Minister Ville, joining the conversation. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Well, thank you for having us in Rotterdam, and I really look forward to meet my colleagues from all over the world. We had an excellent meeting in Finland, back home in Lahti and in Stockholm, and I think adaptation is the very key for our actions to be taken just before the UNGA week in New York. And I really appreciate that so many people, but also so many businesses are involved. So my job is pretty much to leverage the funding to really get the implementation up and running, and I really enjoyed here in Rotterdam.
My president, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, represents the Climate Vulnerable Forum. It comprises some 55 countries in Latin America, Africa, and other continents. I'll tell you our story. In Africa, we're experiencing flooding. We're experiencing drought. You know, when the rains are supposed to come, they don't come. When they're not supposed to come, they come. People are suffering. Just how much responsibility should Europe, the West, bear for this? And is Finland, for example, willing to do what must be done financially to stem the tide of the problem in Africa?
Well, I'm very proud to say that Finland is there to support you. And we are doing very pragmatic things. We are there doing the early warning systems together with our top technology companies, with our meteorological institutes. So we are there in practice, and that's what Finland appreciates. And that's what we should do more, actually. So I dare to say that it's not always a matter of money. It's the matter of how you implement, how you deliver. We have so many instruments around. We have the Global Gateway from Europe, 300 billion euros upcoming. So we have, the resources are there. We have to navigate at the local level to really help you. And that's why I appreciate that your people are now very active. I will be there with my people, with my companies, with the best innovations. I think early warning is a great example. We can really see the world, what's going on up there with the digitalization and everything. I know it's not solving everything, but at least we can, pave the way that we are there. At the end of the day, we have to create jobs. We have to create production, we have to create services, social and healthcare, education, and that's where Finland is very strong, and we will support you. That's what I can promise.
My final question to you, very briefly. So we know what has happened between Russia and Ukraine, part of which has triggered this event that we're having. There is a grain crisis in Africa and other parts of the world. How do you feel about the Russo-Ukrainian situation? Because especially as Finland, you're very close to both countries. And what are your expectations in terms of the war coming to an end?
We have a border more than 1,000 kilometers, so we have the proximity. And of course we support Ukraine. But we also have to support, of course, the people of Ukraine, but especially the food production. We have to look at the supply chains. And as said earlier, we have to look at the local production in your country. We really have to look at the situation, and 80% of food to Africa is being imported. It's not sustainable. We cannot continue like this. Me and my European colleagues, we are now decided already that we will do the local production, local jobs, we will be there. Because that's the only way to tackle. Of course, it's a matter of agriculture, it's a matter of climate. It's a very big challenge, but we have to look at the technologies what we have, and we just have to, work together. I think that's the key, my key message to Rotterdam, that let's work together, let's do things.
Minister Ville, we're very grateful for your time, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah.
Minister Ville is Minister of Finland in charge of Trade and Development. He joined us with his thoughts.